Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
The night that you had your dinner, I was aggressive towards Jen.
Yeah.
But you said before that night that I'm mean, that I've changed, and that you don't even recognize who I am.
I didn't say that.
No, she didn't say
I've never said
What did
that.
she say?
She said that you've changed.
No, I
She's
got
not the one
offended.
that changed.
That's
You're
what it
changed.
is. You think I've changed?
Yes.
She was all about Katie. Katie was great. She
Yeah.
wanted to bring Katie into this
Yeah.
friend group. She loved Katie.
Yeah.
Then you had a conversation with Heather, and then you were ready to throw Katie out the door.
This girl that I thought was my friend that I've known for 10 minutes now attacking my other friend that I've known for years. If that's the way it is, then goodbye, Katie, because I'm not gonna do this. Well, I was disappointed in.
How could you be disappointed with her? You knew what she was doing 6
Yeah, but
months
Heather,
before.
I promise you, I thought she was a genuine good girl.
But I'm your friend for years. You don't know this girl from Adam, and you meet her, and she gives you this bullshit information about me.
Look,
That
all I can tell
affected
you
my
is
life.
I'm looking at her differently, okay?
So I have to ask you, the paparazzi of it all. Like, can you just like, because
So-
I'll admit, like, it sounded like a little suspicious.
The golf event did not go how I wanted it to.
Oh, Gina hung you out to dry.
Oh, I know. 2 nights before, I went to Gina's house. We were trying on the golf clothes I gave everyone, right? And she was like, look, I don't agree with everything you think, but this is your truth. These are your feelings. I feel like you need to talk to Heather or I will.
But did you feel like Gina hyped you up in the situation?
In the moment, no. But I looked over at Gina defending her, and Heather goes, all of us agree this is not true, or whatever she said. And Gina was like, yeah.
When all that bullshit came up, every one of us were like, it was a joke.
Thank you for saying that. I wasn't worried about it.
And I was like,
I definitely question Gina's motives. She knows that Heather would not be happy about this.
Do you not remember Gina sitting at the reunion and saying to Shannon about the CPS thing? Hurts my children, Shannon. My children. Well, guess what? Fake information hurts my children, too. Aren't my children important?
So I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she secretly doesn't like Heather.
I remember you sitting with Shannon saying you made
I
up this
picked up the
bullshit about my
phone
family, and it
and I
affects my
told
children. Shannon, my children. You know that this bullshit paparazzi cheating thing affected my children. When untrue rumors come up, it does trickle down to my family. My kids were calling me last year because their friends are asking them about it. Max has an anxiety issue. She's across the country at school, hearing about this from people that she has just met. It's a lot.
Shannon making up a rumor about CPS and my children is not comparable to Heather Dubrow calling the paparazzi. And if anybody thinks they're comparable, they're an idiot.
You don't think that affects my children?
You don't trust me. That's what the issue is. Am I perfect? No. But am I allowed to
I
make
think
mistakes? Never with you. I'm never allowed to make a mistake.
That's bullshit.
That's how I feel.
No.
I thought I was mad.
I never said that.
My intention was not to have a meaningful conversation with my best friend and then get derailed by Heather Dubrow, but that's fine. She just wants to swoop in there and make it about her, so you can have her.
There's a difference between making a mistake in judgment in a moment where there's so much stress.
But that is what I did.
No, but
I
it
made
went
a
on
mistake in judgment in a moment. It didn't. It went on for less than 24 hours.
No, Katie said
told
she
me
didn't call her
something.
10 minutes later. She said she called like months later.
she told you girls apparently that she called me 10 minutes later and said, don't say it, don't say it. That's not what happened.
Right. You're saying it was months later.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I called her the
No,
next
that's
day.
important. You told me you called her 10 minutes later.
It took me all of 10 minutes, and I called her.
And you thought you could squash that.
And I said, Katie, do not bring this up.
It couldn't have been 10 minutes later. She wouldn't have done it.
I was there when Heather and Gina got together, and Gina very much felt like you put her in a very tough position.
How did she put her in a bad position? You just
Wait a minute. Gina knew it would not be funny.
You got set up. You got set up.
You really believe that? I can't actually figure out what Gina's motivation was for wanting me to talk about this, but Tamara's thoughts on it are pretty convincing.
So who's lying? You or Katie?
Well, I am not lying. Have I ever lied to you before?
How do I know?
I called that girl up and I said, do not do this. And I don't care what Katie says. You're gonna believe that girl over me?
You believed her over me. I feel betrayed by you, and I'm having a really hard time. I feel betrayed by you, and I'm having a really hard time. stabbed in the back.
I understand that you're hurt. I get it that you're not gonna get over it, and that's fine. But I need you to know that I'm really your friend. I made a mistake. I did trust someone that perhaps I shouldn't have trusted, and now I am trying to sort that out.
I know why Katie has a different timeline. It's because she's lying.
Why would I come into this group just lying?
And I don't know if it was 10 minutes or 2 days.
It was not 10 minutes. It was not 1 day. It was not even 2 days.
But I know it wasn't a month.
It was weeks.
I'm not Alexis. I don't bring bank statements.
Okay, let's move on.
Tonight, we're gonna put you on OnlyFans.
I know.
What'd you
say? Damn it! I can't eat this pasta. I gotta get naked later. Check, please.
Tell you what, I'm gonna believe you, and I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to try and move past this. I don't really need the big apology. I need the action. So there's no point in going over this again and again and again. I'm just gonna have to wait and see what happens. And I never want to hear the word paparazzi again, ever. I'll move on, but I'm not gonna forget it so fast.
I'm pissing everybody off.
You're not upsetting me.
That's phenomenal. I have the tables turned.
Should we go get some dessert and sit by the fire where it's warmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do inside fire.
Okay, let's do it.